Okay.
Perfect. Let's start.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay, so I'll start. My name is Martha, and I'm gonna present the first conflict. So the first scenario is my son went out to play, and I noticed that he did not do his chores before going out to play, even though I had previously told him he had to get them done before going outside to play.
Okay, so what I would say is I feel when you don't do your chores before going out to play, I guess I would say I feel, well, I don't want to say annoyed, but maybe frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel frustrated. Um,
When you don't pick up, what was it? Don't
Pick
when
up.
you don't do your chores before going out to play, I feel frustrated
I feel frustrated
because
because it shows because you're not being disciplined. Um,
no, that'll be defensive.
yeah, that would be defensive.
Or
So
you could say because you're not following directions properly.
yeah, maybe that would work.
Or maybe it can be like because you're not following
There's
the
a
rules, like the rules we set.
right.
Yeah.
You can explain there's certain rules that we follow in the house, and this is one of them. You before you can go outside and play, you need to do and finish your chores first. And a reward for that is, being able to go outside and have free time to play.
Okay,
Basically, yeah, you're
that's
talking.
pretty good. Because okay, so that's actually good because at least by mentioning it, like we all have chores and like we all have rules. So
Exactly.
okay, so we can be like, we don't do your chores before going out to play. I feel frustrated because
Um,
I
you're
I feel
not following the rules that we've set in the house.
right.
mhm.
And you can say, I feel like I'm failing you in teaching you, like the proper way to follow rules and to set priorities and set a structure.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, I mean that's good. I mean,
I mean, I guess depending on the age of the child and what they can,
Yeah.
understand.
Um. Okay. So when you don't do your chores before going out to play, I feel frustrated because you're not following the rules that we've set in the house
for you
for you.
for you to follow, I think that's good.
Mhm.
What if we say for the family to follow? Because if we say you, then we're
Yeah,
single
it's
out.
like direct. So I feel when you forget to do your chores, I feel frustrated because you're not following the rules we set for the family.
Yeah, we've set for the family.
Perfect. Okay. That's good. Okay. So,
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yep.
okay,
Okay.
so I'll say my scenario next. Okay. You guys ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so um my sister keeps borrowing my clothes without asking. Today I came home and I found her wearing my brand new top after I told her she could not wear it. So, let's see. I mean, kind of
And
annoying.
yeah, in
Yeah,
real
I
life, I
would feel
haven't.
annoyed.
Sorry, go ahead, Martha.
No, I would feel annoyed, but I don't think we can say annoyed.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
inflammatory.
I I have a sister, and I've been in this situation. It escalates pretty easily,
Yeah.
and like the only time it hadn't was when I was like, I said, I feel frustrated when you borrow my clothes without asking because sometimes there's things that I'm looking for to wear that day and I can't find it. And, it kind of throws my schedule off. Whereas if you had just asked or told me, I would know where it's at
Yeah.
and
That's
and
actually
it would be,
pretty good. I can relate to it because I'm the youngest.
Hmm.
yeah.
So I would literally take my sister's clothes all the time and she would get so mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely escalates really fast.
Yeah. So let me see. We can say, okay, so when when you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel, well, we used frustrated, so we should say,
Or you could say, I feel like you don't respect my boundaries.
I don't
But
know,
I think if we
so
say
direct.
disrespected, it would be
Like it's so direct.
extreme. I think we can use frustrated again. I don't think it
Or
would.
I feel upset. I feel hurt
Or
because,
bothered.
yeah, or
Yeah.
bothered or upset because I feel like you are disregarding, uh, you know, my space
Yeah.
and, you know, asking permission for borrowing my things.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
Or give the same respect that I give you, you know, if I were to borrow your things.
Yeah,
And
that's a good one. Okay. So, when you forget, wait, let me see. When you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because you're not respecting my
No,
space.
that would be too defensive, I think, because then they would be like, "Oh, you don't respect her," blah blah blah.
You don't respect mine?
I think I like what Brianna said at first. Like, when you take my clothes, that random bird. When you take my clothes, when you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because, and I guess we can say like what Brianna said. Like sometimes I want to wear the clothes, or sometimes I'm looking for it and
right,
I can't find
that
it.
specific like item or whatever, and
Yeah.
I can't find it. So
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
problem.
So okay, so let's phrase that into one. Okay,
Okay.
so when you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because sometimes I want to wear a top. No, wait, hold on.
A
Lost.
specific top or
Why
or
don't
pant.
when you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because I can't find the clothes I want to wear, or I don't know. I can't because you have them or something like that.
Oh, okay, hold on. When you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because when I want to wear the clothes you borrowed, it's dirty. Like it's dirty. It's not clean.
It's used. Why don't we just like say when you bother, oh, I'm sorry, when you borrow my clothes without asking, I feel bothered because you're already wearing them. I don't know. You're already wearing them.
No.
Well, yeah, when you borrow my clothes, I feel bothered because sometimes when I'm looking for something, it holds me up, and you know, I have work to get to or school to get to, and if I can't find something and I'm looking someplace in a million different places, when I could just, you know, go to your room or, you know, ask you where you put it so that I could, you know, quickly find it and not spend forever looking and searching for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay. And then so my conflict is your daughter, my daughter stays out past her curfew. And I had asked her to be home by 10 p.m. But it turned into 11, an hour past her curfew, and she still wasn't home. I had mentioned this to her last week and suggested that if she's going to be home late, that she calls and lets her father and I know. And today she has still not called.
Okay, yeah, that's like scary. As a parent, I think we would
Yeah.
feel like, where's my child?
Yeah.
Um, if I was a mother, if I was in your shoes, I would,
I would be very, very upset. She would get grounded or something.
yeah, I'd be scared, especially now what's happening all over the world. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So, what's a good word that's not scary? Because you don't want to like scare them off and be like, oh my
We
God.
can say
Have them
we can
lie.
say worried or maybe concerned.
Okay, we can use concerned. Okay,
Concerned
so
about her well being. Like
yeah.
So,
Okay,
so
I'm
you
concerned because you're my child. I don't know. I think that's not. It's too.
um we
will
can just say worried. I think worried is good. Like it's not really defensive. Like I literally got worried, you know?
Okay, worried's a good one too.
worry and
Okay,
when
so
you're like so
say
past your curfew and don't call, I feel worried or concerned for your well-being.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so and then maybe we can say what Yadi said, like, oh, I feel worried because I don't know, something could have happened, or
Right.
I
Yeah.
think something could have happened.
Mhm.
Okay, we could probably say, okay, when you pass your curfew and do not call and do not call, I feel concerned of your I feel concerned and I worry about your well-being.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And I'd rather you call and let me know where you are and that you're going to be late. I'm not going to be mad or yell at you, you know, so that they're
Yeah.
not afraid to call.
yeah,
Okay.
just-
That's good.
So I think that's good. So
Yep.
yeah,
I think that's pretty much.
So
There's
those are our 3 scenarios, and I guess how a better way to answer them than to, you know, charge at somebody and escalate it into an argument.
yeah.
did we introduce ourselves? I don't think we did.
I
Okay, well, introduce yourself now. Okay.
Start with the first person that went with
Okay,
their
so
Okay.
let's pull the scenario. Yeah, okay. So first scenario, Martha.
Martha. Wait, do I have to do the scenario again?
No,
Yeah,
you're good. I think we're
Okay.
good. Okay, so first scenario was Martha, your Excel, second scenario, and third scenario, Brianna.
Yeah, and third, Brianna.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I think this is good. This was fun. I'm gonna send it to you guys. If you want, text me your FIU emails and I'll go ahead and send it. Hopefully it's all good. Hold on, give me 1 second.